On this one we're going to show you how to make char cloth. What you're going to need is a tin of any sort that has a lid and another section that can fairly easily be taken apart and sealed. You're going to want to punch a hole in it. Now on this one I did it on the side, but from lessons learned it works a little better in the center. Alright, I have a old cotton shop rag, just a knife. What you're going to want to do is open up your char tin and cut you off a couple little hanks here of your cotton bandana. And what this is doing is preparing for your next fire. So while you're sitting around doing camp chores or whatever, you can prepare for the next fire that you may need later in the day in case yours goes out. So I just have a couple pieces of cotton material. Set this in my tin, close it up. What you want to do is throw that right on the fire. What you're doing is taking away one of the three elements of fire. To have a fire you need fuel, oxygen, and heat. What you're going to have here is you're going to have the fuel and you're going to have the heat. But because it's in a sealed container and the air from that is going to be coming out, no oxygen is actually going to be getting in. So you're going to make a charred material that'll take a spark and make an ember very easily. What you do is you just set that in the fire, and as it starts to heat up, you'll notice around the rim and through this hole you're going to see a lot of smoke starting to come out. And I always make sure to put my hole away from the flame. See, it's starting to smoke right now. That smoke rolling is that material in there being charred. Alright, now that as you can see in the char tin, kind of aren't really getting any that good of smoke anymore. So that's kind of an indicator that your material is done being charred. So that can's going to be hot. So you can use a knife or a tong or something. You want to get that tin away from the fire and let it cool down. It's important not to open this up while it's still hot. That material in there is going to be a charred material, and if you add that oxygen element to the fire, more than likely you're going to have a fire, and you've just wasted your char cloth. So you want to wait till that tin is cool to the touch. I'm going to take a look at the tin here. You can still see there's a little smoke in there from the charred material. So when that's cool to touch, we'll open it up and see what we have. Alright, the char tin here is cool to the touch. So we're going to open it up and see what we have. You can see right here where it's kind of darker brown, didn't fully get charred. What you want is that good black material like that right there. So, not a big deal. What you can do is you take it and pull off the charred material, save that other bit when you need to char some more. No sense in wasting material. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you how to use this to make a fire. So what I just have is a little hank of jute twine. I braided up, easy fire starter. So whenever I need a good starter, you can just cut me off a piece, and then I can start fraying it out. What you're wanting to do is get a whole bunch of these tiny fibers. So it means kind of unbraiding the jute twine. You may not really have to unbraid them all. You kind of want different thicknesses on your tinder. and then fraying them out to where there's just those fine tiny strands. See all those little small fibers there? Kind of giving you a better surface area, different levels of thickness on string. Kind of just have a better fire starter there. So ideally, you'd want a big bird's nest of this kind of material. Just kind of give you a decent demonstration here. You take the char cloth, we're going to set it right on top. I got a cheapo flint and steel, I think it's like $5 a Dunham. Works great. If you have a metal knife here with a 90-degree spine, you're going to throw more material off of this than this striker that they come with. So you're better off using your knife. It throws more material, uses it more here, but more likely to get a fire. What you want to do is you want to put your knife and kind of have it over the char that you're wanting to hit and pull the flint from you. I used to make the mistake of doing it the other way. Very unsuccessful. So if you can get your knife kind of sturdy where you want it, get your flint on there, and get a good strike. Let's see some of my materials coming off. See how that's already starting to char? You got time on this, it burns slow. Okay, you can get that down inside your material. You got fire. Thanks for watching. God bless.